Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We're looking at a different... It's Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it's clear that someone really wants to make a mark here, Peter, and with some style too.
And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Egypt have themselves a chance from the spot. Can he? Will he? The comeback is complete! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
The goal for Egypt after 42 minutes is number 10, Neymar!
Egypt leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Egypt are looking to go forward now. And this is Lewandowski. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Defending of the desperate variety. That has not gone well. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Egypt are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good ball! Haaland is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. Neymar! Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Haaland gets into a good position. Ødegaard scooting forward. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's delightful.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Ødegaard. Azar. Robertson. Ødegaard. And a counter is on here for Egypt. Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Kamavinga. And here's Lewandowski. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neymar. Always goal side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That looks a cracking ball. And he's heaved it away. He's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And this is Lewandowski, and he's definitely onside. He's shifting through the gears here.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Haaland really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence...
Goes for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Neymar! Ødegaard. Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. Short tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper. Neymar! 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 One on a tight! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! And they've got their lead back. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Egypt have their lead. Yamal. He is through here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming, and the shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Azar. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So again, we have parity. Takes a shot! And no! He had to. and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ødegaard. Neymar. It's Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Egypt certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Neymar. And he's got away from it. Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's Lewandowski! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Well timed, excellent interception. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Neymar. Tries one from range. Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Camavinga. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Volunteers for each block.
Your final
Please
thoughts, Jim?
report to the staff room.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Hazard! Akanji with the clearance. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Egypt are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Fernandez. Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Neymar. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Now it's Haaland. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Messi. That's put paid to the danger. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Yamal. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick. Fernandez and a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lewandowski. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And it's in! Egypt are level. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
But pour l'équipe d'Égypte, après 29 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Neymar. And this is Neymar.
Oh, great feet, that.
And he is deftly away. Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Applies the finish! Driven in. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, terrible! Big chance! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation, oh, he's having a go! Haaland! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more. Oh, no goalkeeper would kick that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Can he finish? Fernandez gets it away. Here's a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Plays it across. He's rising! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's gone for a throw-in. Ødegaard. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Neymar! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That looks a decent ball. Now it's Haaland. And he's... Haaland! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it rattles the bar. Tierney. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, great run, magical! Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. That was mighty close. Driving on and making good progress. He's shifting through the gears here. He has kept it out. What great reactions. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Camavinga! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shapes to shoot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, good ball. Neymar! Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Fantastic from Odegaard! A finish of true class! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Just 1 in it now. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Yellow or red, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Always going over the top.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
That's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's going for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Lewandowski. He has found a way through. Lewandowski ploughing through the middle. Keeper, but hit the post. Odegaard, spread to the right. Can he get it through?
That's positional goals. The youth
Goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep...
It's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Egypt really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That has been cut short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Lewandowski, and it's Neymar, and they can count, and he's decided to go for it. Oh, that is rather wayward. Deep into stoppage time. Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's bust Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Lewandowski. Great ball if he can get there. Tries from distance. Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really...